Yes, I'm live. Think. What the fuck? Oh, okay. It's being a little goofy on me. Hello. Can you hear me? I'm trying to see. Hey. I'm wondering if there's like a delay in the stream or something. I don't know if it's not. I'm not sure if it's syncing up. It's weird. Okay, that's good. Okay. I think maybe we can get started in a minute here. Just let me wait for some other folk. Hi, Cola. When you guys post messages, is it coming in late on the stream? Because, like, on my end, the display is being weird. Like, I can see it in the chat here, just not on the stream display. It's kind of weird. I'm just hoping the game... what I'm hoping is the game sound's going to sync up. Otherwise, we might be have a little problem here. No, I'm gonna cut this down later. I figured it'd be fun to stream it. I got some beef in my chat. This is fun. Yeah, it's noon, so I guess I could get rolling. So, yeah, welcome everybody. This is a little post-mortem for this nice little 2-year thing here. This is like, this is gonna be a rare inky live streaming site. Yeah, that's what I figured, too. I'm gonna open the game and see if the audio's off. Yeah. I have the chat open on my phone, too, so... I want to go full screen. Okay. Yeah, let's see what happens, right? Yeah, because like I'm seeing on my phone, it's like it is happening later. No, it seems like it's synced up to me. Yeah, let me know, chat. Here, I'll get in the menu here. What do you mean by latency? Do you mean like... Do these sounds sync up when I'm like cycling? Also, how's my audio against the game? I'm trying to adjust that. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Yes, Mushroom Hill has It wasn't finished, but both acts were far along, yeah. Especially Act 1. Game audio, you got it. How's that? Hey, Silence! Welcome. Good to see one of my fellow lads in the chat here. As Levi technically is too. Everyone here today is goated. Thank you. Alright, is my audio better balanced against the game? You can't hear the game? It's weird. Here, I'll turn it up a little. Okay. Meet in the middle. Is that better? Damn, y'all are roasting each other. Awesome, awesome. Okay, I guess we'll get started then. First things first. Sweet. Okay, so we'll go back to the title screen. Now, this main theme took forever to get right. This is based on Al Capone by Michael Jackson, which is basically proto-Smooth Criminal. So, it was initially done by me, with the remix, and then later refined by Hyperlink. So it's that one. And then this file select here was done by Dumb Smart Gamer. And admittedly, yeah, this is one of the tracks I kind of had sitting there wondering, like, okay, should we refine it? Like, we had started, Hyper and Silence had both started on a completely different track for it. So, I did include it in the compilation, but was done with that. It sounds nice. Hello, Rumi. Let's get start. Ooh. What files up to be sacrificed is the question. I guess I know this one. Yeah, I wonder, Levi. I wonder lots. Yeah, no, I doubt it. Honestly, it's in the Twilight Zone. Whatever your tune is. All right, enough dolling around. Let's get into the game. True, yeah, it does give Sleight of Bands vibes. I do agree with that. And yes, I do have some mods in. I love how that coincidentally syncs up, modded. Yeah, this is our first track. Which I initially did, and then it was polished by Hyperlink and Silence Plains. Alright. I'm just gonna kind of fuck around here, because this is a lengthy track, weirdly. Yeah, true. Yeah. If I'm delayed responding to things, it's just like, yeah. Oh, no, I can't. I could... Yeah, okay. Just don't want to play the invincibility yet. Nope. Just want to play the track out, damn it. A little stuck. Ah. Yeah, it's really cool now. Someone pointed out to me in the comments putting the prototype mod in. Yeah, this track was already a bit long in my take, but then when Hyperlink got a hold of it, yeah, it got really long. Which I really like. Yeah, Sonic 4 music is great, no one can tell me otherwise. Like, Sano's generally a good composer. It's just the instrumentation, man. Even, it's especially evident in Superstars, it's just like... Because a lot of those tracks by, like, arranged by, like, Lopes and the Frontiers guys, those were initially Sano's, you know? He generally is good at his craft. So it's, yeah. He doesn't have the tools needed to make him sound good. Melodies are great. I like how distinct this is. I think I get it. I don't know if I fully get it. The funny cola memes. Yeah, I had some fun with the competition menu instrumentation. That's really neat to do. I love like all the island and like it's like percussive with the wave sounds like here at the loop. It's real nice. Yeah. So I'm still really happy with this track. Yeah, like the original versions. Yeah, it's honestly a lot nicer. Like Lope's version ain't bad by any means. It's just like, yeah. There's a distinct vibe to Sano's take. Okay, on to the blue sphere. Going for all the emeralds, because why not? So this is Wanna Be Starting Some by Michael Jackson. By me and mainly Hyperlink. Also put some little Sonic CD US things in there. Strangely. It's a real feat making a Blue Sphere track that, like, just feels rhythmic and right with the thing, just like the original. Oh, it's Smooth Criminal. Like the little touches Hyperlink did to that jingle go a long way. Love how it perfectly syncs up with, like, the score tally, too. Okay, Invincibility. I'm also gonna go in the bonus stages as I can, so you all get to hear Peak. For those not to know, the samples are mainly from Virtua Racing Deluxe on the 32X. Alright, first bonus stage. All these were mainly done by Hyperlink, though I did do the opening of this, which is based on Remember the Time by Michael. Technically, he did collaborate with like a lot of composers, so if I forget any names on certain tracks Michael was on, you know, I do have a chart with like all the composers. I'll try and keep up to date. Yeah, Hyperlink did so good with the bonus stages. Oh! Like, the original bonus stage tracks are good, especially. This one is just the... Yeah, Hyperlink, man. Real talent they are. Real talent. Oh. Oh yeah, and that's the fucking Moonwalker opening sound for the extra light jingle. A lot of people say they get jump scared by that, which is just hilarious. Okay. Hopefully I don't forget any tracks, you know, bring up anything about. Got our mini-boss theme, which only has like a few touches. It's kind of funny how, like, the orchestra hits really distorted. I don't know if it's gonna be Glow Ball again. Yes! This was by Hyperlink, and it was also touched up by both Clockworks, as I say it, and Supo-OT, Pinboy. I think I did some little things to it too. Yeah, Baby Mine was originally meant for Desert Palace. We kind of went through a few different things. We never finished Desert Palace, but yeah, everyone on the crew loves this track. This slot machine track's awesome. I'm gonna try and stay in here. I have debug mode on too, just in case. Yeah. I love Cole and Soup just have beef with each other. True, yeah. One of the favorites on the album, period. Yeah, there we go. Hell yeah. Oh, that's sick. Yep. Get me out. I want out. Get me out. If I don't specify what a track is based on, it's entirely original. That one. So that one. Oh. I didn't expect this to still be in here. Weird. It's probably gonna glitch out some stuff, so I'll probably have to stop midway and like fix that. Yeah, so this is the final thing, basically, done for the project, I'm pretty sure. I had started work on this, version for Act 1 when it's burning. Because I never thought, like, just vanilla Act 1 fit. Nor, like, the glitch where it's Act 2 playing over Act 1, that's kind of weird. So, yeah. And yes, this is in the compilation, when I did get done of it. And I'm really happy with it. It has the refinements Hyperlink did on it. I don't know about Silence. There's contributions on that. Original Act 1. Yeah. I meant to finish it. Ultimately, this project just kinda... It just ended weirdly, very abruptly. I don't want to get into all the reasons here. It's just, yeah. We've been at this for so long, and some of the team was just getting worn down, such as myself. So it just felt like the right time. But like the pieces are there near the finish line, so who knows? And like I said, if the demos are ever found for the MJ Buxer stuff, we're on it. We're on that. I don't know if it'll be under the Buxer Basher name, it'll just, be like the Lost Tunes or something like that. That'd be cool. Buxer Basher will always remain up. I really hope the additional music isn't screwed over, because then, oof, I'll have to get funky with it. I like this mod I added with like all the fire breaths in the back. Alright. Most pathetic boss of all time. People say CDs suck. Like the mini bosses in this game, dude, they're beast. Some of them are good. Especially later on. I'm gonna be put right in a special stage as soon as I get into Act 2 here, so I'll talk about this track after. Yeah, it's a little, it looks a little weird, I'll admit. It's nice. I think it adds some more aura to the stage. No, oh, what am I doing? That was funky. I just have PTSD with audio syncing, that's why I was really worried about that at the beginning, because I'm still looking at my phone and it's still, like, delayed for some godforsaken reason. It's really bugging me. Okay. No! You can't do this to me! Oh. Yeah, CD is like a very divisive reputation. Which is understandable, it's like, it's just different from any other game in the series. I love CD, personally. For all of its faults. Okay, so this is Human Nature by Michael. A few other composers I can't remember the names of off the top of my head, but I think it's Steve Porcaro and John Bettis, actually. I remember. It is a bold risk, making Act 2 a more uplifting track. That's why I was starting to write that Burning variant. To have like a middle ground where it's determined but also still depressing, and this is just full on like upbeat, like you can do this, like, Sonic being a badass racing through the fire. My initial version of this was rough as fuck. Thankfully Hyperlink and Silence both came in, but oh, it's just, yeah, Hyper and Silence, those are the common names you all want to keep in mind. I wonder if I could actually, I don't speedrun these stages, I like to get all the goodies. It's just what I like to do. That way you can all hear the full track. Ah! I like how Act 1 and Act 2 are pretty darn distinct. Should have seen that coming. I really messed up there. There's another extra life I can get. I just need to go look for it. No! You fool! Where is it? I forgot where it is. Okay. There it is. Burning Nature, yeah. Burning Rangers. If any of you know that. I actually have never like watched footage level and play that game, I just know that's a thing. On the Saturn. That Oshima worked on, apparently. I think? Either way, it was like a Sonic Team game. Yeah, I'm still really happy with these Angel Island tracks. Okay, there we go. Now there's a special stage. Alright. This one you can easily mess up on if you're not, like, really good with the button. I bet it was really annoying in the original, where there's input delay. Which I think I have tried. Let's go. Alright. I've been meaning to do a stream either way of like Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Because maybe it's just me being sheltered and uncultured or whatever. It's my favorite game ever. I love Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I think the frame rate's being funky on my computer too. It's weird. Y'all just give me a shout if there's any other technical issues. the spike jump thing, that's fine. There's so many mods for this game. I know there's one which is for the airship, having a separate track. Also, I forgot to point out in Angel Island Act 2, the drums here were also, I don't know where they were from, but they were also used in Joy Tae's alternate Doomsday Zone, which is cool. Big inspiration for us. Robotnik. The track was initially quite different. It was by me alone, and then Silence came in and just cooked. I definitely do want you all to hear it, so you don't have to wait till Lava Reef Act 2, because these bosses can be obliterated so easily. Yeah, you can hear the mini boss in there. I can answer this text too while I'm waiting. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Alright. Yeah, Silence really did this track a service. Okay. Are you talking about the Robotnik theme, Silence? Because that was like the only one you sent me, I think. Or maybe there was another attempt. I can't remember at the moment. Either way. Hydrocity! Or Hydrocity for the people who prefer that. I just say Hydrocity. So this one, I initially did off Liberian Girl by Michael Jackson. And then both Silence Plains and DGC Pictures came in. Oh, on this one. It's quite lovely. I think it really fits the palace, like, church kind of look here. It's lovely. Also, here in the chat is like a prototype background stand, because I love like the plant one. I know I think there were some like glitches with that, so that's why they couldn't use it. The water, yes, for those in the know. Sirocco Jones, the water. Still want that demo so bad. I just want the demos in general, dang it. Like, I have regrets calling the project Buxer Basher. Because what if I wanted Buxer to see, like, our attempts at authenticity to it, you know? I just realized there's a special stage I could have gotten. I kind of just, I'm automated with the... I'll just let the end play out here. Yeah. It's just majestic, man. Again, me cleverly using competition menu patches. Or instruments, if you don't know the technical terms. Okay. It's still funny how all the special stages match in color palette to the actual like zones, except for this one. Except it does, because it's flying battery. It's meant to be. Again, it's just like, it's a good accomplishment making a special stage track that doesn't get annoying, you know? In that limited time window. It's weird, I've seen people who don't even do the border trick, for some odd reason. Like, I know I'm messing it up, it's just like, the frame rate's fucking with me. Fucking with me. Like, it was so jarring growing up, hearing the MJ song Scream, and he says, "Stop fucking with me," in the track. It's funny hearing MJ casually spit the F-bomb. Alright. Oh, that synced up perfectly. It syncs up at the intro, too. Unmodded. Okay, let's see if I can do a trick here. Ah. I could. No. It's over quickly anyway. Woo! Come on! Yeah! You can tell the mini-boss thing, they just kinda... They were cooking. They were cooking in the oven. That one. Billie Jean, of course. This one, I think, was Silence Plains, Chip Rats, underscore they go by Pet now, too, and Dumb Smart Gamer. Yeah, this track, yeah, we kicked ass in regards to, like, the amount of effort we were trying to put in. And this one in the module is called The Water, affectionately by me. I wonder what the actual, like, yeah, demo sounded like for that. That was real lovely. Because the actual Hydro State is already so funky, like, imagine, you know? Yeah, Hydro City Act 2 is just, it's just an easy stage to write music for, and that's why every single alternate version is just fire. Incredible. Like Wooful's version, or Layla Wilson. Yeah, her rendition, man. Jesus. It's an easy stage. Again, right, stuff for. Didn't mean to come down here, but it just be. I just think Billie Jean and Liberian Girl are like a deadly combination. And like, Liberian Girl is an interesting choice, because like, you know, like, I don't think I even heard the track, and then I just like, oh, I could have done a trick here, I learned a trick here, you can like bounce on that enemy, and leap up. It's so good. Like, Sonic 3, standalone anyway, just has such perfect flow. Little complaints with the first half of this game, it's perfect level design. There's another special stage I couldn't gotten. Oh well. I could play this game probably blindfolded. No, I'm not gonna brag like that, it's just... Like, I think I had it in there, but it wasn't, like, obvious. Silence Plains and, Chip Rats definitely emphasize that. I love time tracks. Very incredible soundtrack. I really wish Tim Follin got to do more Genesis music. Sweet Jesus. He is just... He and Jeff have fallen, rest in peace to him, by the way. They're just gods amongst men when it comes to video game music. Huge inspirations for me. This is a weird jump. I know in Origins, when they initially released, you couldn't even, like, get in here. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, this one gets tough if you don't know what you're doing. Can't look at the chat, I'm just... stressful. Like I'm sweating at this one already. Oh, it's about to ramp up. I already feel it. Gaming time. Gaming time. Oh god. Oh god. I'm sorry. Googly boogly, what the fuck are you talking about? Yes, this is the real gaming. Inky Right Gaming. I probably should do this more often, not gonna lie. Oh. Not gonna make any promises, but yes, the Inky moves, indeed. Got this guy. Come on, Tails. Come on, Tails. Let's finish this. Yeah. Oh. I messed that up. It's fine. Slippy slide. Whoa. Whoa. Come on. Come on. It's not about doing it quick, it's about doing it efficiently. My funny tricks. How was he more helpful here than fucking Marble Garden Act 2's fight? So funny. Onto the Garden of Marbles. I'm certainly losing my marbles. In the stream, it's fun. Okay, so this is When the Sun Goes Down by the Jetsons, who also did Hard Times for Ice Cap. I did the initial version, Silence did like version cleanup, and then Hyperlink did a version cleanup. So yeah. This is double layered and cool little polish. Like, a lot of people before this project, I thought this would fit Marble Garden anyway. Or that the actual Marble Garden sound like it, so... It's interesting. A lot of people say Marble Garden sucks. I disagree with that. It's a great stage. Oh! I don't know, I think I have some mods that are doing some stuff to the stage. It's really weird. It's really funny, actually. What the hell? Yeah, I think Marble Garden's being a little glitchy. I don't know if you guys saw the mud placeholder graphic. That was really weird. Let's see if I can knock this one. This one gets tricky too if you don't. You're head in the game with it. love Sonic 3. All my homies love Sonic 3. Like, it feels like such, like, a overset favorite, though, because, like, yeah. What else can you... What new can you really say about Sonic 3 is, like, the funny thing. I'm not... This is always so, like, intense, this one. Oh, the spooky parts? Those were, like, in the original, is the thing. I think I brought in, like, Sandopolis instruments. For some reason, I emphasize, like, a desert vibe with those parts. I like that it goes between upbeat and, like, super intense. Like, given, you know, Robotnik is drilling through, you know, this lovely culture here. I just always thought that was kind of neat. Oh, I fell down. Oops. Yeah, like... In Act 2, like, I had a friend who was, like, I did the same friend that thinks these tracks fit in industry level, more so than, I unfortunately can't see it right now, but I will go look at it when we're done here. Fun fact, because I've never seen Stranger Things, but apparently When the Sun Goes Down plays in an episode. I think I did, like, find the episode it was played in. I was like, this is uncanny. I did that, the same thing for Hard Times. It's kind of weird those songs have been played in media outside Sonic 3. Yeah, what is going on here? This is really weird. It's like, of all things, the mud here. It's like funky. Silly Sonic 3 air. Silly Sonic 3 air. Silly, goofy, swoogly Sonic 3 air. I just realized I haven't been going in... Yeah, I think it's just the Gumball one. But I could play that one later if we don't... So I think I'm gonna play the competition stages too. Ha! Yeah. Yeah, so this one, like, my friend thought it sounded like some national anthem stuff. Which is funny, because, like, yeah. Again, Robotnik here is just terrorizing this old culture, and it's just like, yeah. The music's fighting. Yeah, it's crazy. I made, like, I did, like, do a compilation of, like, clips where it's played in media. It's so jarring hearing the funny Ice Cap breakup song, and that comment I left on an Ice Cap meme. It's like, I can't believe my favorite song's about breakup. 1,000 likes. People were pointing out stuff like Dreams of Absolution too, stuff like that, which, yeah, amazing track. Never played 06. I've only now started getting in my teeth fully into the 3D games. I played Adventure 1, still on Sonic's campaign, but it's not bad. I don't know if I love it, but I like it, I guess. Open world's definitely not really fun. I know, like, the big thing with the adventure games is, like, they're super padded. So, yeah, like, the apples aren't in the trees? I wonder what's going on. I genuinely wonder what mod's causing this. Marble Garden's beauty is getting slightly tainted by nonsense in the modding department. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. The music, like, rights with this game are so fucking complicated. We can't even, like, have Sega Sound Teams credits, at least. At least for the most part. Like, based Masanori Akichi saying he composed the Robotnik theme. That's awesome. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Because, like... They have, like, some custom level mods. Oh, I bet I know what it is, actually. I wonder. We'll see. If there's still stuff missing, I'll go and, like, turn off some mods. Quite the bizarre little thing. Oh, I think this is Gumball. This is another original track by Hyperlink. Someone in the comments said the bass here sounds like VeggieTales, and I can't fucking unhear it. While we're here, is the audio still good for y'all? Like it's been singing up lately? I don't know why I'm paranoid about technical issues, I just am. I have PTSD from a Sonic podcast I did lately, okay? Where the audio kept just... Like, if my old editor would have worked the first time, there wouldn't have been an issue to begin with. Yeah. I love this final section. Hyperlink, you know, it's he doubted in it, or they doubted, sorry. They doubted their capabilities on this. Their stuff's truly great. Ultimately, I wanted to help them out mentally, you know, by not dragging out this project anymore. Over 2 years of constant refinement, it was just... That's something I will, you know, take into account of future creative endeavors is, yeah, just to balance that better. There's a point where you say it's good enough, you know? Alright, let me out. Oh. Okay, I think we'll be fine. This fight gets super janky if I don't. Sometimes you can just die randomly from the blocks falling. Keep in mind, I have played this game a million times. It doesn't happen. Yeah, see? See? I called it! It just happens! For some reason. Like, out of the blue. At least I still have my fire shield now. The only ones that weren't done were Mushroom Hill and Desert Palace. There were 0 missing tracks when I stopped it. Like, Mushroom Hill was pretty damn close, I'd say. Okay, hopefully I don't get crushed this time because of nonsense. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, this fight's just kind of whatever, man. Cool though. Some good spectacle. Yeah, that's one of my that's one of the reasons I bet, like, like I imagine like if they wouldn't have been able to put all the samples in, and if they were, it would have been like some of the worst compression of any Genesis game. Because keep in mind, when they were putting in the samples as is, they fucking the normal samples. Because if you listen to the prototype, they sound cleaner. Like people get mad about in the Sonic 1 when they put in the Sega chant, the sample got sped up, so it has the infamous high pitch it does that they spam in Sonic 4 and Superstars. Like I think I'd argue it's a little worse with Sonic 3. Because like yeah, imagine if those samples weren't compressed. There are tracks here where you can tell we were battling throughout the process, like what sample quality we do. So like Azure Lake is a good example we'll get to. What's it gonna be like in the mod? Act 1 is near finished. Act 2 is only gonna have like 2 whole sections. So hopefully it doesn't get too repetitive, because I'm gonna be trying to get the Super Emeralds in Mushroom Hill. Because yeah, they're a bitch to find in the Sonic and Knuckles half. RPG, it's both with Mushroom Hill. It's just yeah, we just didn't finish it. So I believe everything's up to date in the mod. Horrible Night! Great stage. Very overrated, too. Like, there was some jank to it that's charming. Now, the Buxer track... it's just tough. We didn't do much with Act 1. This was recreated from the ground up by Soup, all, like, the existing ones. Except for the credits theme, we did a little something different with that, but... And then they were either, like, had little touches or were extended quite a bit. But yeah, Soup recreated this, and then me and Silence had some things. Especially on the loop here, because it gets repetitive, so the bass has a little more fun to it. Oh yeah, I don't think it was the mod, it just happens sometimes, even unmodded. Like in the prototype, you died when it crumbled no matter what. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Buxer Caramel Night. Definitely prefer the prototype. Those tracks are amazing. I guess I could say as I go along which ones I prefer. Usually, yeah, the prototype has some good shit in it that, you know, like the Caramel Night. It seems like, I wonder if like whoever selected the Buxer tracks, like Caramel Night was the last one they like randomly switched. I don't know. Who's to say? It's kind of, it's just difficult to know like the full circumstances. Yeah, the Blood on the Dance Floor is a pretty fire track. I've been trying to listen to like all the MG music I haven't heard before, and man, like Off the Wall especially, it has some incredible stuff. Like Get on the Floor, I was trying to think of a way we could use that on the album. And this was not long before, you know, the Canva thing. This fight is just super dumb. Jank. I think it's even more jank in Origins. Oh yeah, you are talking about Mushroom Hill. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get to that. It is a real shame, you know. We couldn't get to the finish line. Okay, Act 2. Yes, we did proper Act 2 remix. This one was really hard to get right. Genuinely. Super tough. I had like multiple versions where it was like Battle of the Gladiators, more so than Jam, and then we went the other way around with Hyper and Silence coming in. Yeah, they did a great service to it. I love how this one turned out. Like I didn't even have this in like the 2025 compilation. It was tough. Come on. Ugh. Classic Roll Night. No! Come on! No. Whatever, who cares? And try a new route for once. Oh! Okay. Those quacking sounds were not me. I promise. There's someone to blame in the chat for that. I'm calling out to you, but with the funny gummy goo pick. Yeah, now I get Jam. Oh, that's good. Yeah, true. It's like, it's so weird. They like, we don't even know like the exact like, because the Sonic 2 sprites are still in the prototype. Nah, Gummy goes alive in all our hearts, fella. Shout out to him. I could go on about Digital Circus all day, honest to God. I don't care what anyone says, that finale was amazing, I have no notes. At least ones that, like, personally bug me. I think there are some issues with the pacing and editing, but... man. Digital Circus is just a phenomenal show. Go watch it if you haven't. I've watched that finale 4 times. This isn't biased talking, or like a blind first watch, like, immediate love, you know. Trust me. I just realized I haven't played the Drowning jingle yet. So that's fucking good. Which was done by Hyperlink. Like, initially I was just considering keeping some of the jingles as they were, the Drowning and Chaos Emeralds, because they're consistent even in Sonic 3, so... Hyperlink just wrote some damn good shit. I think that technically Silence helped on the Chaos Emerald jingle. Yeah. The thing, we have new ones that probably are lost. Or they are... I think they are actually in the game, yeah, it's just that specific area. It's like in Carmel Knight they are there, I think. Could be wrong. I originally, way early on in the project, I had like an 8-bit version here. It was more so Act 1 than Act 2. And to be fair, Act 2 was like totally different, so... back then. Oh yeah, it's still the Sonic 2 sprites, that's fucking weird. I swear there were sprites! Yeah, true. Launch base, I think I'll play the jingle, yeah. Just keep going for now. Oh no! Oh, what do I do? Guys, what do we do? Oh no. Oh, I see it can... oh, crazy! Oh no. This isn't, trust me, this isn't me mocking, it's just... like, the barrel is so weird, because, like, there's arrows on it, you know? Okay. Hey. You guys want to hear the super jingle? Oh. There we go. This was another joint effort between me, Hyperlink, and Silence Plains. I'm forgetting I don't have Hypersonic. Yeah, Supersonic lame. Hypersonic is my goat. Bring him back for another game! Please, I beg of you. Damn it. Failed twice. Oh my god. Also, apparently, that little squirrely melody right here. Silence got that from an ice cream truck. I shit you not. The funny knuckle. I find it funny how a lot of the tracks were like either had really rough versions by me, or I like would write the opening to a track and then Hyper and Silence would like expand on it. There's quite a few examples of that. Supersonic was one of them. Alright, time for the goat. One of the goats, anyway. Ica Cap. Like, if you're gonna say hydrosity, be fair here, because one word. I'm not salty about it, it's just like... Oh, good old hard times. This one was recreated by Obvious YM. It wasn't for the project, but... Hey, figured I'd borrow it, why not? Both me and Silence plays this in tweaks, and you also hear a neat little section of the loop. Yeah. You just get inspirations in, like, the weirdest places sometimes. As an artist, that's just kind of... Not even specifically referring to Silence, just anyone, really. You just get, like... I don't know. These fucking fever dreams. Oh, I assume you have Flying Battery modded between them? I never liked Flying Battery in the first half. I've tried it so many times, it just doesn't feel good. Flying Battery is not the polish of these 6 stages here. At all. We'll get to it, though, because I like Flying Battery, it's just... yeah. Well, I will say Ice Cap Act 1's kind of weak. I disagree. Oh shit, Sonic Player 2004, hello. I see you in a lot of comment sections. Neat. Yeah, that section there, I tried to do it kind of like, the one in Hard Times. But also, like, not really. It's like its own thing. It's kind of like it's kind of like the desert sounding section in Olive Garden. Yeah, same treatment. Oh, I don't have the lightning shield. That makes this part awkward. Fuck! I done goofed. Gosh, it's just so beautiful. Ice Cap, man. This is my favorite stage aesthetically. I guess, but it's just kind of like... I don't know. It's like the snowboard, both the snowboard and the Flying Battery door. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ice Cap Act 1 just has great flow, even if it's very, very linear and automated. It's amazing. Just so much aura. Oh, and this background, the scrolling. Oh, it's beautiful. Like, I had a playthrough back in my old days of Sonic 3 complete. Times. Before I moved into my new home. Could easily have a computer. Let's play Aeron. Yeah. On to Act 2, which is, oh, so fond of this remix. Even Geek Critique, of all people, like, said that he loved it. Like, forget all the early version, you know, this one right here, it's just... It's a different vibe. This was me and Silence. Just like Act 1. Ah, it's always so annoying when I can't get that. Like, Act 2 is amazing when you take the top route. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Well, originally, Sonic 3 was originally developed as on the virtual processor that was used on Virtua Racing. It was going to be an isometric game, 3D blast moment, and apparently the model on the title screen is from that, and there was going to be like a figure 8 special stage? Yeah, no, it's evident because, like, Knuckles doesn't have any routes in Flying Battery, which, yeah. Ugh. So annoying when I can't get that. I guess we can go in the cave, why not? Cavern's background's beautiful, too. Yeah, look at that. I always thought it was like a city, made of crystals back there. It's like a very Sonic CD kind of background, even though Chino isn't on this game. Like, this game is just like a perfect balance of surrealism and realism. And it's, look, it's still one of the most beautiful pixel art games ever. Ah, fuck. Yeah, Flying Battery in general is just kind of other than the music. Like, Mania gave it a serious glow, deadass. Like, T-Lopes did great work on the music. Like, there's remixes, and the visuals are got a nice touch-up, and it's fucking just especially great gameplay. Quartz Quadrant ass, yeah. Thing is, I like Quartz Quadrant. Again, I'm an avid CD defender. Okay, so I don't have my lightning shield because I'm a dumbass. Forgot to grab one. I always go into this fight with a lightning shield, otherwise it's super awkward. I'm not a fan of this fight, personally. Nope. Come on. Tails! You silly little goofball. Yeah, and there was like the whole like weird capsules baked in the layout. I have a feeling we have a prototype still lurking out there that has the Sonic and Knuckles half, playable Knuckles with that early design that looks really interesting. Like, fun fact, there's like a sprite of that in Sonic Jam on Game.com of all things. And yeah, full on Flying Battery in the first half. That'd be cool to see. Honestly, the Lava Reef we have in the leftovers we have, it doesn't look bad. I like that palette. Tails, why are you walking in place, buddy? Jesus. Okay, on to launch base. More like launch based. Launch baseline. I love launch base. Everything about it's so cool. This is my favorite Sonic stage period, actually. I don't know why I'm driving this, but fuck it. Yeah, the premise of Buxer Basher, like the first half, I'd say it's very consistent. Second half, like I still love like the tracks we did. It's just it depends. There's only like a few zones, I think. True, yeah. Knuckles would only had 3 fucking zones. Even then, his campaign, if you play Sonic and Knuckles alone, is just not good. Very good. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is, it makes it, those stages, work. Because you can play Sonic 3 alone without feeling like much is missing, in my opinion. Sonic 3 alone is fucking amazing. Perfection. Oh, just the aura of that background and the tiles and the fucking music. I forgot to mention, so Ice Cap prototype is cute and all. I definitely prefer Hard Times. Launch base, I will always take the Buxer version, which I extended greatly here. This was once again recreated by Soup first. This was the thing that started the project, actually, was Soup's launch-based recreation. And then I did, a bunch of extensions. There's even like an unused synth instrument that's very obscure that no one knows about that's used here. I don't know if, like during like the with the brass. I used it in conjunction with that. Yeah, like the prototype versions aren't bad, especially Act 2. That's a fire track. I'm pretty sure Sonic 3 complete. It's either like, I think it's just like kicks up wind and takes you there. Yeah, I do wonder what the transition would have been from Mushroom Valley to St. Albans. Mushroom Hill is not a great name. I say it by default, but it's just like, I shouldn't. Dude, Raymate. Same. No, yeah, Sonic 3 is the better half. There's no contest. Sonic Knuckles half isn't bad, it's just, You see what they're going for. It feels more Sonic 1 in level design. Well, you see like a white flash on the screen, so you can presume like maybe there should have been like an explosion sound. That would have been cool. You can make it self-contained and then just like rewrite it casually later. They just didn't want to. They wanted it to be the one big game, which I get that, you know. All right. Yeah, people really don't like the ghost. Some people really don't like the ghost sales, but just like. No, you can say Sonic & Knuckles alt is the reason I'm here today. Because I already love Sonic 3 Alternate by Layla Wilson, but yeah, fucking enjoys Sonic & Knuckles alt. Jesus Christ. I don't even try to get to that quality. I guess I could have waited for the Knuckles theme to play out. I also did the initial version of that, and then Soup was the one who brushed it up. It even has like a Sega Angel Island baseline reference, which is funny. Because, like, for those not in the know, the Big Arm theme, the Sega one, it uses the, fuck, is it in the final section, it sounds like the loopback part of the Buxer credits theme. And then in the Buxer credits theme, they use that part. I wonder if, like, Sega Sound Team added that? Because, yeah, it's still in every version of the game, how Big Arm sounds. Come on, make it, make it, make it! Yes! Oof, sometimes it just doesn't work right if you go from that upper path. But yeah. This Act 2 remix, man. So I had, like, a slower, more, like, heartfelt one that I wrote. Dead Little Touches by Soup and Dumb Smart Gamer, but then Silence came in and did a totally different rendition. I was gonna use my slower one still for Knuckles' version of the stage, which sadly, yeah, didn't see the light of day in the mod, but I did put it in the compilation still. I'm still fond of that rendition, but yeah, Silence, man, fucking goated arranging this shit. Like the time tracks, guitars, oh, it's just. Damn. I think a bunch of people weren't as keen on this new rendition. Like, I was thinking of making a best of both worlds kind of remix. Cool. So I was surprised how many people preferred the old one. I like to think SK Alt is the reason we're all here. Again, I did have an 8-bit remix, like very early on in the process. That was mainly of Act 1 for the Act 2 Blackout. Yeah, Sonic 3 Limited Edition was what that cart was gonna be. Like, they didn't even release it in Japan until later, because they were trying to get it out as one thing over there, but couldn't. So. Like, let's be real here, since we're talking about the credits theme, like, it just robs us of that. If you're not playing on Sonic 3 standalone. And same with the mini-boss. Because finally the Sonic and Knuckles mini-boss theme, I do think that does fit better, but God, I love the Sonic 3 one more. It's so funky and crazy. Like... Yeah, Remy, if you're referring to the 8-bit version I did do, yeah, you can see why I cut it. It just wasn't there, I don't think. But I thought it'd be nice to put in the compilation. That was like in fucking, yeah, early 2024, Jesus. Yeah, they had to release it. Fucking bootlegs, alright. Yeah, I don't think y'all want to sit through this, so. Let's just get to the thing. I'm really hoping Big Arm works right, because there's separate tracks for Big Arm and Final Boss, but something got fucked. In fact, I'll just go Super Sonic. We don't even need to waste time on this janky fight. If it doesn't work, I will have to, you know. Nope, it did not. So, yeah, you guys will have to see me fiddle with this a little bit here. Could be I have the wrong one in, too. Apologies, everybody. I don't know how to pause the stream, so you'll kind of just have to see me do the funny work. Like, dude. It might just be I have the wrong one in. That's probably the issue here. Yeah. Yeah, let me go ahead and switch it. Apologies, everyone. You want to sit through Launch Phase Act 2 again, don't worry. We'll just... Yeah, like, it's funny how every zone, except Marble Garden, fucking has the water in it. And then there's no zones in Sonic and Knuckles half that has water. It's just hilarious to me. Yeah, Sonic 3 Air is just lovely. There's a debate, like, whether Error completes better. Between me and my friend especially, and I'm just like, they're both great in their own way. I think Error just smooths it out. There's whatever, like, little touches completes missing, you can mod them in easily, so. God, I'm really hoping Big Arm works. Because I still want to just, like, want to do 100%. That's... Yeah. It's okay, I've got time. I'm gonna try and do the whole game here. Basically, all those tracks. If I miss any, well, happens. Why so little mods? I have some mods in. I feel like you tried too hard with this alternate soundtrack like some other people. Yeah, you know. Again, you just kind of learn. Because I know, like, people like Richard Williams on The Thief and the Cobbler, right? You can't, yeah, there's only so much you can do. You gotta bite the bullet, man. But no one had done this before, you know? And it was just like, it felt like an opportunity. So. No one had ever tried to do a full MJ-like soundtrack for the game. It's the weird thing. Okay. Everyone, cross your fingers and pray. We're gonna hope. Yeah, Carmel Night is just a really funny zone. Like, it's... Because, like... We don't even know... Isn't there conflicting official information on, like, whether Robotnik built it, or if that already existed? I like to think it already existed. Because it's not like we see, Robotnik's presence there much before the end of it. Sorry, everybody. I know launch base here is getting messed up. Alright. Hope this does it. Yes, there we go. This was by Ultra Superstar. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Sonic Adventure 2 lore. I will be, relatively soon. I could be just doing the Alex Yard tricks. I'm an idiot. Just trying to let the track play out. Yeah, I'll see if I can survive this fucker. Just let it play out. You know, it does give slight Superstars vibes. I think the Superstar soundtrack isn't bad. I do agree it's inconsistent, but there are a few tracks that are, like, fine. Only fine. I get... Sorry, my brain went kerplunk. Getting text. Gosh, my brain did, like, I literally had, like, a buffering. I lost it. I completely lost the thought. Jesus. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's only, like, a few bad tracks in Superstars, in my opinion. Like, the early boss and the Fangling Can Kiss My Ass. I enjoy most of the rest of them. Like, even Sinnoh's stuff does sound... Again, he's just great with the melodies. He's a shit at fucking, you know... Does it do the thing? I think I need to switch mods again. Fuck! Sorry. Jesus, I don't know what's happening. Just want to make sure it's up to date with Mushroom Hill anyway, so... Here, you know what? Fuck it. Can I... I don't know, I don't question what I'm doing, okay? I just, like... I just want it to work. Oh, that's all I want. And technically it's not cheating because I am on my hyper file, so... I did legitimately, so... Who cares? This should be the right one for real now. For real, for real, for real. A lot of people think we did like a spinball sound for some reason. I think on the alternate, the burning variant of Angel Island Act 1, I used some spinball percussion. So like Spinball and 3D Blast, I guess, naturally came in as inspirations. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what's going on. I have like 3 mod files, I guess. I think it's like the zip files I have in there. I keep forgetting to delete them, and they just fuck with what the real like latest version of the mod is. I'm really sorry. Again, like I'll make sure because I'm still gonna do the mod update, the final mod update. I'll make sure I get the right one. Our own UVB. I mean, like, I'm not great at custom patches. Some guys in the crew have tried that, especially Dumb Smart Gamer, which we'll get to. Stuff. Oh yeah. My brain is totally like going just all over the map right now. At what even happened. This should be the third time's the charm, everybody. And again, I already have Hyper, so this isn't cheating. It's fine. It's fine. This should be the last time we do launch base. Again, apologies for the technical difficulties. Yeah, it's just... ugh, it's annoying. With the hyper... Oh. Yeah, we can just knock this out, and it should do the right thing. So it was something I've been meaning to do, try and get done for a while in the mod. And, like, someone posted, like, the code for it recently. I was like, finally, so now I can actually do this. I'll make sure to credit them, because it's a lifesaver. Because I was annoyed you couldn't do it at least somewhat like you do in Origins. Like, I have the Origins shit modded in. Yeah, like, I used a bunch of instruments from 3 last Genesis soundtrack, dude. Jesus. Some insane shit. Like, Jun Sano proved himself out of the gate, and Tatsuki made his tracks. God damn. All fire stuff. The Siren soundtrack ain't bad either. Okay, they should do it for real now. If it doesn't, well, oh well. Yes. Yeah, I've been wanting to play an all-clear jingle for some time. Nice, finally got it working. I love when you position it right, it looks like you have Sonic's holding tails. It's so precious. Onto the Knuckles half. Okay, whatever. It works, that's what matters. Oh yeah, I don't need to get the... Yeah, let's just get to the end here. We already did the... enough blue spheres, I think. Yeah, again, sorry about the funkiness. Anyway, yeah, speaking of funky... Yeah, Hyperlink was doing the Mushroom Hill stuff on their own. Yeah, I think it's another mod. I think we're fine. Working now. Yeah, I'll stick around. Let y'all hear this. We're so close to back one, damn it. Like, I feel bad I wasn't able to, like, really contribute anything to Mushroom. I was trying. Yeah, some of you may know, there was someone on the project who did do some stuff for it, but unfortunately, they said some nasty shit, so we had to get them out, and the tracks. The tracks, like, I had to arrange them from, like, a demo, and yeah, those arrangements are rough, even if, you know... Again, happy with my usual effort I did try to put in. It's not as fitting as these. Yeah, here's the blood on the dance floor part someone's talking about. It's good. Real good. I think it was because it was unfinished, but the instruments wind down near the loop. I honestly weirdly like that. Like, we could have intentionally done that. Yeah, there's the mini boss base there. It's a short on 8-track. Okay. So yeah, Mary made me talk about losing the plot of the second half. Yeah, we'll discuss that as we go along. Are you talking about on the mini boss? I think it was, like, it was recreated by Soup too. I forgot to mention. Me and Soup together, actually. Oh, Act 2, dude. Feel sad we hadn't finished it. Yeah, I'm curious what you mean by the missing sample, though. Okay. Okay, we get it. Yeah, Mushroom Hill still feels, you know, like the first half's philosophy. It's a great stage. Yeah. It's funny. Yeah, I always thought it was weird, that people thought it was blood on the dance floor, and now that makes a lot more sense. If they play it only once. Tell me what timestamp it is, out of curiosity. What the timestamp for it is, because I've never been able to detect it, if it's the exact sample. That is so fucking funny. If they really did play it, like, once. Ah, no worries. Yeah, I do want to. I mean, I'm curious. I'm just in awe, you know. Even our unfinished stuff usually was just so, you know, love and care. So I can assure you, I can acknowledge where roughness is. Literally the next album. Still fond of all of it, though. So why wouldn't I be? You spend so long, like, on this stuff. Like, it's just a lot of people compare our stuff to the original game, and it's like, it's not meant to be the original soundtrack, you know? Prototype stuff, people have remixed constantly. No one had ever done a full soundtrack project like this, you know? But yeah, eventually I did just have to label it like it was a regular, like, alternate project, because, you know, we weren't consistent with it. Oh, that's cheap. With it coming off fully as a world where, yeah, we have the MJ Buxer stuff fully in the game. So, just happens. Real quick, I just want to see if it's still syncing up. You are probably hearing it play. Hold on. Real quick, I just want to see. Okay. Yeah, it's working. Cool. Yeah, I probably should have done, like, I should have edited the logo that Silence Plains did. Because I kind of sent, I just wanted to get it out the door on the drive folder. I still need to put it on SoundCloud. Okay, flying battery. This is interesting. It's not only, we talked about my thoughts on the stage where I'm like, it's just whatever level design, but so Dumb Smart Gamer was the one who came up with, like, the backbone of this track. Riffing a bit on Smooth Criminal, but, like, also, like, just doing, like, her own thing. Like, I would say me and him did equal stuff on both acts, and yeah, some people aren't keen on how rough it sounds compared to the rest. It's definitely a different approach. Because ironically, he was the one trying to stay the most faithful to MJ and Buxer, and I assume people think, yeah, it's not. I still like these tracks, like, a hell of a lot. I can still distinctly remember what what parts are mine, what parts are his. I like how it goes for like a slower espionage vibe. It generally sounds more industrial and rough. I just never quite knew, like, if we were to polish it, what we would do with it, you know, without totally changing it. Yeah, true. Yeah. I think the old version of the logo did have was square already. So. Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't do the. Oh. Okay. I'm so glad I didn't do the Hyper Emeralds. I bet you're all sick of the. I assume some people were sick of the blue sphere. A little bit? Like. That mod was really cool. Sonic 3 Antenna. Really a good mod. Like, even I was wondering if they were gonna do, like, an update with Can Antenna design. They never even finished it. They released, like, the unfinished, like, work in progress. Shame. It's just funny how we're one now in a crowd where it's a common thing with Sonic fan projects where, they just... Yeah, that's exactly. We were going for, like, a grittier feel to it. Like, the original Flying Battery is very upbeat, James Bond spy music, you know? It literally has the James Bond core motion. Yeah. But yeah, we're like one in a crowd where, like, yeah, Sonic fan projects often get cancelled or, like, quietly just, like, shelved and then randomly revived. It's a weird thing. Fan projects are. But I think we're in a weird case because, yeah, we were close. We were generally close. So I don't know. Deltarune tomorrow. Yeah, Streets of Rage, exactly. That's what it reminds me of, too. I love Streets of Rage's music. Yuzo Koshiro's just an amazing composer in general. Like, I wish he did more Sonic games other than Sonic 1 8-bit, because, yeah, there's a reason Bridge Zone's iconic. He's just fucking awesome. All the tracks in that game are god tier. Yeah, Act 2 especially makes me so thankful for the Mania version. Basically, this stage is just a combined, like, Metropolis and Winged Fortress put with a fine-tuned comb. Like, they airbrushed the Metropolis concept art. That's literally, yeah, it's blatant. Interior of a blimp zone, as my friend jokingly named it. Yeah, these elevators are just not it, Chief. At least they're not. They're literally just the Metropolis screws, but you don't have to do shit. You can just wait. Like, I'm especially, like, you know, I had fun listening to this Act 2 remix. Like, Act 1 is great, Act 2 is just, yeah, just menacing. Oh no. Oh, he does show it? That's cool. Man, yeah, it really sucks it got cancelled. Because I do like that fan-made, like, idea or design. That's cool. You know, true. Actually, true. Yeah. Difference is, like, you can feel like it wasn't, like, with Buxer Basher, you know, like, at least earlier on, at least later on, like, earlier on, it's like, eh. Bro. Dumbspar Gamer just added that out of nowhere in, like, the last version he did of it. It got to me good. I love me the smooth criminal parts. This sounds so good. I guess that's fair, yeah. The thing about Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I just love the variety in level flows. It goes constantly between Sonic 1 and 2, where it's like pure platforming or pure speed. Just great flow constantly. Well, Flying Battery, just to me, is just like, yeah, it breaks both. Like, it's leaning more towards Sonic 1, but like, where like in Marble Zone, you have to wait for fucking walks and shit. Yeah. You can destroy this in air, thank God. I don't think I think maybe it was you were supposed to in the original, but like you can't for some reason. This part's just stupid. Like, just speed it up. They sped this part up in there, thank God. Ha. I'm not sure what that... Oh, cool, yeah. So I think it was a bug in the original then, that you couldn't destroy it. That supports my theory if it works in Origins. That or Stealth were just like, yeah, fuck it. If I die here, I swear to God, you can still die to those. Even after you beat him. Get. Go, go, go. Go, come on! Yeah, the door flying off your neck, yeah, just kind of feels pointless. I think they had Flying Battery, at least near complete. By the time, they just only put it in the Sonic and Knuckles half, so it felt fuller. Sandopolis. This zone is overrated. Like, maybe it's just because I played this game a million times, but yeah, it's fine. Act 1's really good. So this music's different stylistically. It was for a fan game that Ultra Superstar was doing, and it was composed by Jun Mori. At least with Act 1, it was just Jun Mori. I added some, like, ambient noises and stuff. Like, the fan game got shelved, so, you know, I thought... And he did, like, a remark like, MJ Sandopolis, and I was like, you know, actually... So, yeah. Got repurposed here. Gave it a chance at life again. Jun Mori feels like this mystical composer to me. Catch my drift. Oh. Yeah. 3-year just has so many options of its own. It's really nice. Like, I cheered when the update came out this year and I saw, like, yeah, you could enable in Mania where, like, those flying battery, like, cylinders, you can't jump in at the top like in Mania, and I'm so glad they added that. It's so good. Yeah. That old remix just kind of sat there for a long time. I'm glad Silence did finally polish up. It took 2 years, but less than 2 years. Like, I literally wrote the Robotnik theme for, like, partially for, like, a class assignment. I shit you not. The old one, I mean. Like, even Act 1's just a bit awkward to get through, but it's not bad. Again, I say it's even good. Go skip this. Yeah, I think I accidentally distorted that hit sample. Like, I like it a bit crunchy. Thankfully, Silence did, like, rip it better later with Robotnik. Yeah, I'm really happy with... I'm glad I made that decision, you know, use those tracks that Superstar had lying around. Oh, fuck. I get in the zone with this game. I remember there was like a comment where it was like, hey, my son likes this track. What's that sample saying? I'm like, oh no, this is like a little kid. Who they're referring to. Again, I'm doing the Alex Lard thing for some reason. Yeah, whatever. Fuck Alex Yard, by the way. I don't care. I'm not trying to start drama. I'm just saying, you know, yeah. Which is a shame, because he was like a huge inspiration, too, for me getting into this shit, like those music theory videos. So this one was between, again, the original track was Jun Mori, but then it was Superstar, me, and Silence all, like, worked together to do this. Yeah, I don't know what his fucking deal is. Like, I've even found out today that he had even streamed Deltarune or something. Yeah, he's a fucking hypocrite. The video talking about the trans shit in Digital Circus, like, bro's just desperate for any attention. Talking about controversial shit. Like, after the Two Lopes thing, I think everyone agreed he's got fucking something loose. And I like bait him in comments sometimes, like, ugh. I don't do it much anymore, because it's just a waste of time. He doesn't reason, he just does his thing. And you know what? That's fine. I don't have to watch his stuff, he can lose subscribers, that's his choice. Again, it's just a shame, because his old videos are genuinely good. And then the new stuff's just not it. Even if you don't take into account, like, the drama outside the videos themselves aren't as keynote. Which again is unfortunate. Anyway, I don't want to dwell on it. I remember the original had like when I first heard the initial version, when we were gonna use it for the project, there was like a weird beat between the Sonic 2 and 3 drums. I also added like way more Lion King samples and then Star removed them. Just to make it flow better, which is fair. He was talking about like the fucking, like it's on his second channel, Alex Yard Adventure. You can go look for it. I can't remember all the exact points. But he was specifically, yeah, talking about the whole, what fans, it wasn't just him, a lot of fans were upset, like, there being a potential allegory with, like, Jax being set, them saying Jax is trans and then she dies through abstraction. If you haven't seen Digital Circus, sorry for the spoilers, shit. My bad. I mean, it's out on YouTube now, so it's now it's hard to avoid. Oof, yeah. I think I even noted, yeah, I see how it's... The bitrate in general, I think, is a little funky, but... It's fine. I personally, you know, think it's fine how they go about that in Digital Circus. Isn't she lovely indeed? because I think inevitably Jax was gonna die either way. So. I love that drawing that Gooseworks did of Trans Jax. That's so cute. I hope Gooseworks rests easy. Yeah, Synolis Act 2 ain't that bad. It's just it just drags. They repeated things too much. So yeah, it didn't even take me 5 minutes. So it's fine. Easily the weakest stage. But... yeah, it's like... it's fascinating with Digital Circus, you know? Seeing everyone have this very specific vision. I went in with 0 expectations. I didn't have... they could have done ending, and you know... like, the whole digital copies thing did turn out to be, like, a popular fan theory or something. Which is interesting. Yeah, now Lava Reef, I think, feels more like the initial vision. Another banger. This is my favorite stage of the back half, easily. Lava Reef's awesome. Oh. But yeah, as far as the, this is, Dumb Smart Gamer. And technically Silence, given Act 2 coming here. Because the opening has the chords from Michael's Dangerous demo, and then the middle section has... the last section here is entirely original, but then the middle section is... You Can Hear It by the Jetsons. Like, the Jetsons just have some banger shit, you know? Other than Hard Times. Hello. Oh, Tachion. Just remember, I don't need to go for rings and lives. And I always instinctively do that, because there's just some giddy feeling in me every time I grab all those goodies. I'm too addicted to this game. I need to play other games. Silly me. I saw all versions of Lava Reef have like a distinct vibe, so like the Sega one has like, yeah, this hopeful, you know, cool feeling, and then this is, you know, very funky and just like, yeah, it's just very industrial feeling, and then like Joy and Urworks All Vision, just fuck, man. Stellar. It's like a just pirate fucking... oh. Well, yeah, there's just a lot of corridors, just like Carmel Knight. I think it just... it's amazing flow. But imagine playing a game a million times and still getting hit by shit that you usually do avoid. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's just like the whole Digital Circus hate train. It's just like... people are just trying to find any dirt they can. They're not even fans, they're just fucking degenerates, you know? Honestly. And the fact that apparently at theater screenings there was like a fucking, you know, stench, like... they don't even fucking shower, bro. They're just so... man. Yeah, the whole mess with, like, playing rock and then the leak, and, oh, it was a miserable few weeks. Oh yeah! Yeah, if you guys don't know, Layla Wilson's been doing Sonic 3 alternate stuff again. I don't like the new tracks she's been doing as much. Like, I wonder if she had those lying around from her old days and just decided, I'll release them. Definitely prefer Joy's easily. But I appreciate, you know, she's uploading those. Either way. The Lava Reef Act 2 one does sound good. That's easily my favorite of her new ones. Speaking of that... we were just having a month of good media, not just digital circuits. Like, I personally thought Toy Story 5 was good. And Deltarune, tomorrow, like, god damn. So this is straight up the Jetsons, you can hear it, and Silence was the main one on this one. You know, like, a lot of the people on our own crew even, you know, prefer this over the Sega version. I certainly do. Like, I don't want to be, I hate being automatically biased for, like, our own creations and everything, but it's just like, yeah. I think this just makes the vibe here, it's so beautiful. Like, I love how totally different it looks from Act 1. Like, her original Sonic 3 alt stuff, before she did Freedom Planet, that shit's great. You can even hear bits of it in Freedom Planet 1, I think. I think in that Mega Mix Mania project I heard some motifs too, I was like, oh hell yeah. You know, I love Layla Wilson's work. The only stuff I'm not familiar with is like Freedom Planet 2 and then like all her non-Sonic Freedom Planet shit. I need to get around to it. She seems like a wonderful lady, great composer. This was one of Silence's earlier tracks too. He kicked ass right out of the gate. I think the first one was Tiny Hydro City Act 2, and then yeah, this was his first one. He took up solely. Man. Man, it doesn't exactly make the boss better. Honestly, should turn on the Eggman's Revenge mod. It makes the bosses harder, because then the fight's more interesting. That's fine. We ain't here to celebrate the game, we're here to celebrate, you know, say our goodbyes to this thing. But yeah, maybe I'll go hyper, just to make it less, weird to play, I guess. The Flame Shield makes it super easy too anyway, so what does it matter? Unless I somehow lose it on the way up here, which would be fucking funny. What's fucking funny though is even if you're hyper, you know, he's still pushing you with that stupid boulder. It's so dumb. True, Tachon, like again, if they put in the Buxer soundtrack, that shit takes up space. Like, if MJ really was to satisfy the sound quality, like, bro just didn't realize. It's a funny story though. Like, he didn't even give a shit about the project at a certain point. He said it like at the beginning, like, oh, I'll do it all, and then he just handed it off to Buxer. Like when Buxer brought in the cues with the Stranger in Moscow anecdote, he didn't give a shit. He was just like, just play me something, and Buxer played the credits theme at slower speed, and that's how we got that track. Again, I have a separate video recounting like shit, if you want to go take a look. It was a write-up I was doing like over a year, just updating semi-regularly. Yeah, again, this is like it doesn't make a difference. The fire shield makes this. I don't know if I think I have it set to the normal fucking what 14 hits this takes. Sweet Jesus. So. Can read chat. Oh, I'm waiting. Yeah, so it's not even just a win for all these indie companies. So I know there's that Vibsy Pop movie happening and shit. It's like mainstream studios are doing good. Like, cause again, I thought both the Mario Galaxy and movie and Toy Story 5 both were solid. Like Pixar especially, or just yeah. I have no fucking clue. It drags so hard. Like an 8 would have been fine, you know. Like all the spectacle and lead-in is awesome, and then yeah, you have to sit and wait, and it's a nightmare without the fire shield. How long it takes. So here we are, fellas. Golden Palace. I love how if you restart it in Origins, when you go in the special ring, it fucking takes you weird. Skips half the game. Jesus. And I'll wait before the boss so you guys can hear the full track. It started out based on I Won't Wait No More by the Jetsons, and I just, yeah, I kind of deviated. This is by Silence Plains, and then Hyperlink. It's kind of weird, like there was going to be a whole polished version. So this is basically the closest to that. Hyper stuff. True. Yeah, because like Silence's version had some restraint, and Hyperlink was just trying to do all these ideas for it, but Silence liked it, so we were going forward with it. So that's one of the last things. NDS Homebrew, I am unaware of this. I'm not sure what that is. Alright, now we get to hear the full Knuckles theme, eh? Once again, initially by me, polished by Soup. Dead. Not gonna lie, the Buxer mini boss theme does feel kind of weird here. It's fine though. Oh, hey, Hyperlink. Hey. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't know what that meant. Jesus. Just funny because you messaged me about, like a lot of Nintendo stuff. So I should know. Yes, I do have this modded. This background is based on the original concept art, which is only in like an MTV special, but we have like a low quality picture. It's like these floating, like that one with the tree especially was in there. I wish we had high quality scans of that concept art. Jesus, they've only shared like the repurposed Sonic 2 art, which don't even get me started on that. You can go to the Geek After Show podcast for that. Hey, bow to the lad. Funny cyber show sanity thing. So this track was Levi, or Local Human, and Ultra Superstar. I think I added some stuff too, like the marching beats. I like this track a lot. I like how it's like, instead of epic and orchestral like the original, it's like this dreamy, like more of a military vibe. Whoa. No. No, no. Fuck that up. Fuck that up so hard. Yeah. Oh, the Celestial Necropolis, I believe it's called. Not sure why it changed the name. Oh, yeah. The mod's a little funky. Happens. I prefer this blue palette. It looks so much better. Like the original Sky Sanctuary is lacking, you know. This more prettier actual background looks. It just does so much. Again, I prefer this blue over the dead-looking green. Oh, I'm going backwards. Oops. I'll say the name again. Celestial Necropolis. This is the mod. Based on a concept art in the MTV special for Sonic and Knuckles. Yeah, it's just like, they stole a lot of like the American art for this game, and just, yeah. Retooled it in their own thing, it's so dumb. Like, it's so blatant, especially with Ice Cap. Because there's even the glowing hidden palace where it's all there, like... Sonic 2 just pisses me off, man. Not just in its production, its mere existence. Yeah, I love... just missing, tiles. Yeah, that guy's been doing some interesting mods. The one who made this one. Yeah, I refuse to play Vanilla Sky Sanctuary ever again. This is much prettier. Not sure where you're going, bro, too. Like, I know some of you are dumbfounded. I randomly changed one level's look. Generally, Celestial Necropolis, look it up. It's generally based on concept art. It looks so good. They've been trying to do, like I think they're making, like, a version of Knuckles that's, like, based off, like, the mole sketches that they put in Origins. Like, why didn't they just put, like, the level concept art in that? Man. Missed opportunities here. For some reason you can't skip this in air. When you press the button. Oh well. Once again, solely by Dumb Smart Gamer. These ones are. Yeah, interesting going away from the techno for more upbeat shit. I wasn't as involved with these as I was with Flying Battery. I did some stuff. Actually, no, I'd say it's the same case. It's kind of weird. Like, I remember Hyperlink was trying to tweak some things with Act 2 especially. I think they're fine as they are. They work. Light bridges. I forgot to say, like, Sky Sanctuary I think is a fine stage. Death Egg is also fine, but it's just like, yeah. It's a weird final level to me. Titanic Monarch is literally the only classic Sonic final stage I like. Or I adore that one, actually. It's just funny. I mean, I like this Death Egg. Scribe and Metallic Mask can kiss my ass. And there's no final level in Sonic 2. Let's want to count Wing Fortress, which... oh, you're robbed. Sonic 2 with a lot of things, man. This would be so much better if I had the Lightning Shield. 0 out of 10 gameplay. Happens even to the best of us. This is like, what the hell are sections like this I'm trying to accomplish? How'd that happen? That has never happened to me. Okay, I don't know what happened before. I think this is like the only mini boss worth a damn, honestly. I'm glad they brought it back at Mania. It's a good fight. Which is weird, because, like, the Sonic and Knuckles half, they had extra time for. But clearly that extra time was only dedicated to the fucking lock-on shit. Like, what it seems to me like was these levels were, yeah, very far in getting done. Like, if you look at those 3 C builds, I think they were, like, April or May. Yeah, they had this shit on it. You know? So weird. Act 2. Now, this had a bit of a speed demon inspiration to it. Like, I had a lot of ideas for Act 2, and, you know, Dumb Smart Gamer just ultimately restrained it a little. And that's fine. I think it's a fitting final stage.
I definitely prefer... I think it's funny, actually, it matches the Sega Death Egg with how the Act 2 remix of that doesn't really do too much either. I definitely prefer this over that. I guess that sounds more spacey, I guess? Yeah, Post-Mortem is like, yeah, like, definitely. I saw, like, the guy who made, like, Rayman Redemption use it, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll call it that, too. I had been wanting to stream Buxer Dash right away, so... Figured this was a good time as any. Once again, you know, I appreciate y'all being here. Like, this gimmick flipping mechanic is cool. I like how in debug mode you can use it. Like, this is clearly one of the few stages that was actually built for it. There's not really many others. Probably should have gone full screen. Sorry about that. No! No! Fuck. Fuck. I'll accept that death. Oh, Oliver Tree. Yeah, I heard about that. I'm not familiar with that, so I don't know. We've been having a lot of sad deaths lately. One that real weirdly got to me was Davy Chase. She voiced Lilo in Lilo and Stitch. The original, obviously. Fuck the remake. The original is one of my favorite Disney movies, so... Y'all obviously know my guilty pleasure, the fucking... like, my face, basically. In some spots. But yeah, Lilo and Stitch, you know. Pretty close film to me. Yeah, that's sad hearing that. She, like, there were pictures of her before she died and everything, and oh, it's heartbreaking. I don't want to talk about it. Man, Disney's just, like, shitting in the face of, like, these people, though, for real. Like, that Tangled remake's gonna be the death of me. I'll probably make a video about it if it makes me mad enough, but I genuinely think it's just gonna be the same thing as all the other shitty ones. So... like, I've already been through it once with the show, I don't need to do it again, you know? I was gonna make a video about the show, and it just, yeah, it just felt like a waste of time. Again, Geek After Show, we did a podcast about it, so at least there's that. Just go. Like, it just has the Sandopolis issue, just drags these ideas. It's like, okay, alright, let's get to the point. Also, the backgrounds don't move. I get that's implied to... I think it implies, like, how huge everything is, so, like, inside and outside, but, like, I don't know. Also, the Earth background is weirdly different between this and Doomsday, which... it's so dumb. Oh boy, do I have shit to say about Doomsday. In terms of the music. Yeah, Raimani did Rayman Redemption. Okay, this fight's cool, but also really janky for some reason. Like, I really try, especially to get good at this one. Yeah, because those spikes, when they fling, yeah, it just gets stupid. You're trying to teleport, and then it fucking... Yeah, see, that's why I hate that. I hate that. I definitely hate that. Still a cool fight, though. This is some good strategy. Get good enough to beat it quickly. Ah! See, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going at it. There we go. So hopefully this works. Yes, okay, so this one I kind of had weirdly sidelined. This one I did on my own, based on both the mini-boss and Robotnik themes. But yeah, it took me forever to get around to trying to refine it and update it to have the current Robotnik theme. Yeah, like this one, like, I remember it got a lot of views and people were kind of mixed on it. This one, you can probably hear the time tracks influence particularly. There's a lot of instrumentation from it. Yeah, with Sonic 3 Knuckles, it's weird. I've played this game so much lately. I'm still not burnt out on it. Oh, cool! Yeah. I think with this track was just very, like, love it, hate it, it seemed like, amongst people. I think I'm especially happy I trimmed this down, just to get right back to the loop. Oh, perfect timing. Alright guys, here we go. The goat. So this was me initially taking, like, I was gonna do like remix Death Egg into it basically. That didn't work. Hyperlink tried to help expand on that. That didn't work. So then Hyperlink just took it from the ground up and, you know, did this whole tour de force out of it. Just 5 minutes straight of sheer, you know, experimentation. This is awesome rock ballad. There's a lot of leitmotifs in there. I can't point them all out. We even put, like, Deltarune ones in there. Like, we just didn't give a fuck. If it matched stylistically, we were having a ball. I'm not gonna say we're trying to one-up Joy's version. I'll say that right now. Which is funny, because some people said that, you know, in comparison to it, it was still great. I think one was like, yeah, this finally competes with Toilet Doors Stuck, which is what it was based on, her version. Okay. We didn't put the Freedom motif in there directly. It was Guardian and Don't Forget. The guy snuck in the Guardian, Hyper snuck in the Don't Forget. Well, the Don't Forget's easy to detect. Guardian is it's the breakdown near the beginning. It's not exact either, so. I'm excited for Wednesday, dude. Deltarune, man. It's just... Yeah, we did a lot of, like, yeah, from scratch shit. I wouldn't say it was, like, from the ground up, though, because, yeah, we did a lot of, like... Have you ever played Knuckles and Knuckles Motomania? No, I've not. Oh, actually, no, I think I did at one point. It was really fucking funny. I don't think I beat the game as that, though. Shame. Because it's awesome they had an exclusive name for that. That's hilarious. Also, that section was one of Hyper's original tracks. And then... Earth Song by MJ. Like, I'm hanging back deliberately so y'all can hear this shit. It's tough trying to look at the chat. I don't want to lose rings. Because it's Deltarune, it's peak. Yeah, Earth Song. Earth Song's what it's called. Look it up. It's one of the best tracks on History. So I think History's like a weaker album. The only main like solo MJ album I have to listen to now is Invincible, I think. And technically there's like the Blood on the Dance Floor like remix album. Like, shit. It's just like God, he's just written so much, and that's not even counting his childhood and band music. Oh my god. The amount of music this man's made is insane. God, this track's so badass, dude. Way too long for the stage, but who even gives a shit? So is Angel Isle in Act 1. It's just like... We did have like a Tim Fallen mentality where it's just like, yeah. Even if it didn't fully fit, we were just, you know, we were trying to fire on all cylinders with shit. But we also did keep in mind and, you know, actually match aesthetics. So. There is that. I'm referring to a Colic Fate. Like, yeah, you all go listen to like the 4th or 5th section of this, and then like Colic Fate, that hyperlink move. Funny you mentioned Toho. I'm not familiar with Toho music, but there's a guy, Hio, I think their username is, who's been doing like Toho remixes of Sonic tracks, and my god, that shit's amazing. Jesus. Just very impressive. If it's not just a straight sound font, it sounds so good. Oh, that's Beat It. Yeah, just don't forget. This is by DGC. He meant to do a whole thing for Man in the Mirror for the ending cutscene here.
We're not done yet. By the way, after the credits. I agree with the RPG. Michael Jackson is just very consistent. Just always putting effort in, you know? Like Dangerous in History has a few misses, but man, those highs are still very high by that point. Invincible's the one I'm just kind of not looking for, because I've heard some tracks from that other than You Rock My World. What I've heard of is post-history shit's not for me. Here we are. Credits theme. Yeah, so this one wasn't recreated, but yeah, it was me and Hyperlink doing a fusion between this and Stranger in Moscow. Yeah, it's really lovely. And since Hyperlink's in the chat, I should let you know I didn't add the fixed chords yet. I don't think I put them in the compilation, actually. Silly me. I mean, I don't know, the chords sound fine to me as is at the very end there. Oh, this part. Yeah, I'm very grateful for those 3 years, you know. Gradually improving on my skills with these Sonic 3 music projects. Because Inky Groove was shit. I don't know if any of you here, you know, were there for those days. Or know of it, at least. Like, because I know Hyperlink does. But man. How far I've come, huh? I probably should properly format these credits before I release the update. There's all of us. I agree with the RPG, yeah. I wish he explored the sound of Off the Wall and like half of Thriller more. The more dance vibes. He goes for more pop rather than crunchy New Jack Swing or rock and roll shit. I love that. Also, I need to point out, that's funny, like, Mayumi Nina Sakazaki was MJ's Japanese assistant, wrote that memoir. Still credited in Origins. Buxer in the gang, still credited in Origins, too. Like, what? It's funny. Yeah, I've been considering with this section, like, making it more like the Stranger in Moscow pitch-shifted one, because that's beautiful. But I think it keeps it special. That, again, is just a nice, like, just breaking down with the beats. Especially after that emotional climax from the original credits thing. Oh, no worries, Satchon. I can understand what you're saying. There's like a bit of MJ talking at the end that's probably gonna get cut off. It'll be funny. There we go. Okay, so still got a few more tracks. Let's go over. This was also initially recreated by Soup, and then both me and Hyperlink extended it. I based a lot of it off, if any of you know Sudrin Afro, he does like a lot of... He recreated a lot of the Thomas, the Tank Engine music, but he's also done a bunch of Sonic remixes, and yeah, I knew I had to do a basis off this. Yeah, there was a lawsuit in 2021. It was confirmed by Soroka Jones. That's why they can't use the music. Literally a year before Origins. Like, I think the lawsuit was already underway, but yeah, it was like that was when it was confirmed. And Soroka Jones and Doug Grigsby III are both dead, so... It might just be, yeah, when these composers pass away, we'll have more of a chance. Yeah, I remember that, yeah. I made you the single sample channel version of Ice Cap Act 2, so you could use it, yeah. Forgot you were that guy. Hope those, yeah, hope those help you. Finishing your thing. Yeah, I think this is like actually slightly based off your My World, and Hyperlink wrote like... Ah, cool, cool. Yeah, the Hard Times vinyl release is very funny, using the ice cap art. Buxer himself seems pretty chill, given he's open about saying shit like how there were 41 cues specifically. And yet, yeah, the other guys are petty. Like, Molly Brooks was also feisty to, like, a fan who emailed him. Like, Soroka Jones was chill, like, back then anyway, like, redirecting him. It's weird how Soroka Jones was open to talking about it with fans, like, the legal issues. Oh, you're welcome, Tachan. RPG, the lawsuit was regarding the Steam re-release. So it explains why that was delisted after Origins. Not sure about 1, 2, and CD, though, still. But with 3, yeah, that makes sense now. Wonder how they caught wind of the Steam re-release specifically. Like, I still own the last collection. It was the same year that MJ died. And it acknowledges in the trivia... Is it you can't play Sonic 3 Knuckles together, but Sonic 3 alone? In the trivia it says that Michael worked on the music. Which is funny. That was the last collection it was on. Okay, you all already heard this, I was just answering questions. So I hold this arrangement right here kind of dear, because it was... MJ supposedly wanted black or white in the game, but couldn't because of legal opposition, kind of like Thriller and Moonwalker. So, this was originally for Inky Groove, for the same stage. And back then I sucked at, like, composing and arranging shit. So Soup came in, arranged like a parts of it, and then I decided to finish it for Buxer Dasher. So, yeah. I know a lot of people love this one. I do too. I love that competition mode has unique stages. I wish they were fully formed though. There's no. Yeah, it's just kind of weird how they re-released it in the future. You know, we all know with Origins, it's a funky situation there. Oh, nice, yeah. Yeah, the crew's always been fond of this one. So I think it matches the most of the tracks we did get of that side of things. This one was Ultra Superstar. I think I did some things in the last section, but yeah, that's it. It's an interesting vibe. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. It's... I think it ultimately just was, yeah, I think they based it on like an earlier prototype. Shit in there, that's... From Gadget. I did like this blues opening, like it's somewhat different from the opening of this. And then Hyperlink and Silence came in and just, oh, dude. Treasure this track. I remember I did like an edit of the pirate episode from Tangled, the series of all things, with this track, and it weirdly works. It's fire. And of course, DGC did like a vocal version. Oh, it's even better. Makes it a sea shanty. So I guess this makes up for Lava Reef not being pirate sounding like Julian or Works Epic version does. I know the music's kind of a bit quiet compared to the sound. Ordered it weirdly. No, it's great. Oh, I didn't let the last section play. Oops. So this was gonna be Rock My World by Justin Timberlake, which was initially written for Michael Jackson, fun fact. This wasn't exactly initially gonna be Baby Be Mine, like Cola mentioned way earlier. Having started a remix for it, not for Buxer Basher, just cause. I forgot to say who even this was. This was Ultra Superstar. And then Endless Mine. So, this was a cut track from Moonwalker. This was, I guess, like placeholder music before MJ's tracks were arranged. But this was by Hiroshi Kubota. And very sadly, he passed away last year. So, like, little news regarding it. Some folks, I can't remember their specific names. I think it was Kashumi, Notched, and Matt Fermania. And then me, Hyper, and Silence all did stuff with it to make it our own. Cool stage. So yeah, rest in peace, Kubota. He's the guy who also arranged... He arranged the shit in Moonwalker, he also arranged the Sonic 1 and some of Sonic 2 stuff. And Restore. So, he's a credit to why the Sonic music is as good as it sounds. In those classic games. If I had a nickel for every Moonwalker thing in Buxer Basher, yeah, you know. Oh my god. Competition mode physics are funny. There's no way. Which I wrote on my own. Oh hey, DGC! You came in a little late. But I mentioned your vocal version of Chrome Gadget. Maybe I could play that here. Why not? Actually, I should play the Tangled edit. That would be even funnier. I don't know what y'all think of that idea. Can play whatever little tracks I forgot to. Yar har fiddle. It's like free. Aye aye. I actually based this Noe track. I was gonna do a version 2 of Azure Lake, but everyone thought it was good enough, so. But I used those like a melody I wrote and put it around that. It's like these chords here in the first section. Okay, what else have I not played? And then I guess I could end with that funny Tangled edit. Oh yeah, in the proto slots, all these are like the original versions of the tracks, except for Act 2. I have it be the old version I did. For Silence. It is take. Just making sure I didn't forget anything. That's hyperlink. Also hyperlink, I really like that one. I guess for those who missed it. Yeah, that's pretty much all the tracks, so yeah, I guess we could end things off with the funny edit, eh? Hopefully Disney doesn't copyright my bitch ass, I just realized that. I think, yeah, this is it. I'm gonna make the view smaller, just so they don't fuck me up. Alright, here you go. I guess.
Avast ye mateys! Avast ye mateys. That was in the moment. Fire!
I don't know. Like, it was shortly after we had done, sorry, yeah, I kept trying to say, Jesus. Y'all probably gonna fucking hear me. Oh, fuck. But yeah, that's DGC who did the vocals in the back. Oh my god.
Oh, come on. Even you can do better than that, Prince.
Yeah, I had fun spamming that.
What? Now!
Man.
Oh, now what are you gonna do? Oh.
If the stream ends suddenly, you know why. It's because the mouse hates me. They fucking hate me. Someone like uploaded the whole episode to YouTube though. That's what I used here, so I don't know. Something seems fishy with Disney, I tell you. Like, I know a trick is if I pause it, it like interrupts the copyright shit. Yeah, true, DGC. This is the greatest contribution you have made to the shit. Okay. I'll pause it one more time in a bit just to make sure. The mouse just scares me, okay? I'm going to use this mid-show clip even though someone fucking uploaded it. Yeah, so I feel like there's a lot more I could say about this show than beyond that podcast I did. It's such a mess, dude. And how much I adored that movie.
May have the sword, but I've got
Actually, I don't think it's playing the vocals anymore, but it's still Chrome Gadget at its peak, so
You know what?
weirdly works well.
I'd rather take my chances sailing this barge to the mainland. Say goodbye to your girlfriend, Eugene. Wait, no?
Eugene!
What do you know? This thing isn't completely useless. Hey, law and order.
It depends what tracks you're specifically referring to, because if I'm gonna be real, Launch Base Act 1 and Origins, I love that more than the prototype. The rest, yeah, well, the thing is, some of them are the same, like Ice Cap Act 2, Competition Menu, and that was just a pitch shift in Audacity. Yeah, like I'm trying to remember, the credits theme, yeah, some of them are the same, is what I'm trying to say, between the prototype and the Origins rips, whatever. It's kind of confusing whether those are from an older prototype or Sinnoh did those. Because like I have a friend who thinks that Sinnoh did them. It's just like I don't know. It's complicated. So I'm trying to think. I can look at the thing here real quick. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Oh, damn it. I won't play him here, but, you know, there was an old version of Mushroom Hill Act 2 that was like a totally different take. And then like I said, Hyperlink was doing a bunch of stuff within Palace, so I put another like work in progress they were doing in there. And then Lily XN did a remix of Slot Machine, which I think is really cool. So yeah, hopefully I didn't forget anything. I guess I could check one more time. Given this is a reflection on the whole thing. Yeah. There's probably like some work in progress that I'm not mentioning or whatever, but it's fine. Like I've covered all the stuff. Swear I'm not trying to drag this. Okay, yeah, I think it's everything. Oh, you sent the man in the mirror? Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll pull that up real quick. Yeah, your palace should stay hidden. Yeah, June did the supersonic thing, yeah, right. Yeah, I wonder if this is like work in progress I had heard, or if it's... Why not? Hey, Levi. Ah, lovely work, DGC. Lovely work. Like honestly, even for like the mod, I don't know. Maybe we should like, or not even for the mod, but like, you should finish this. Like, it doesn't have to be labeled for Buxer Basher. Genuinely, it's just man, the mirror is amazing. So, yeah, I can tell like from the last work compared to the last work in progress. I heard the chords were added a little bit. So. Yeah, sure, go ahead and send a link. I think that'd be easier. Yeah, again, so that's 4 tracks that needed to be finished. Technically. Because there was a newer work in progress than the one in the mod, but I deliberately kept it in the mod with the panning chimes. Yes, I would love to hear a full version of that. Definitely. Yeah, RBG, send that timestamp. Trying to think. Last, like, I guess while I'm here, I'll play the. This is great. I think this is it. This is the Lily XN remix because I don't think she's uploaded to YouTube, so. Okay. Yeah, I don't know either. I think that's just the latest one I had, so either way. Yeah, okay. I think that's all the stuff that I could talk about that's at least like relevant to this. Yeah, Lily and Hyper kicked ass on that. Everyone involved on this project, you have my undying gratitude for sticking through. Some were later than others, but you know, over 2 years, man. That was like, I'm just so grateful that we got this far, we got as close as we did, and yeah, I'm excited to see what the future holds with my original projects, such as Linen Fist, which I don't know if I've said the name of much here, but that's going to be my first big original project. This is the hope, so yeah. And I even before Inky Groove, I was writing music for it, and weirdly, I tried with that music. Unlike Inky Groove, it actually does still sound good, and like I did refine some stuff over time. It's yeah. Thanks, CGC. Yeah, to all you guys, every single one, Soup, Dumb Smart Gamer, Hyperlink, Silence Plains, DGC, Burwork, Levi, Chip Rats, I'm trying to think. Fuck. And Ultra Superstar. Yeah. Yeah, Buxer Basher, funny name still. Like I said earlier, it's just like, I feel bad because that maybe would have convinced, like, yeah. You know, Buxer, yeah, hope you're doing good out there. Maybe, hopefully, someday we'll get to hear you and your guys' work for this game, because what we did get is pretty cool, and you know, it always fascinates. Sonic 3, you know, always, it's the gift that keeps on giving for me. You know, I'm probably gonna play it a million more times in my life and never get tired of it. Obviously, I'm playing other games now. Like I started on Sonic Adventure 1. I can't say strong feelings on it either way right now, but yeah, it's been alright. Now I'm looking forward to trying more stuff with this series. As you probably saw the label of the stream, yeah, happy 35th to this blue rat fuck. And, well, I don't know about you guys, but I think there's quite the hyperlink to this whole, you know, puzzle here. You know, hope you're doing okay out there, man. Like, you know, I think wrapping this up really did, you know, help mentally for a lot of us. So it's just, yeah. Like, I'm not surprised, you know, I ended it before it was like, who's to say that amount of time? Maybe even less if we had. But we wanted to refine it all we could, and I'm glad we did. But it's also like, I want to have a balance in future projects with that. Because I mentioned Lindenfist, that's been stuck for 4 years. Even longer than this. So yeah. With intros and conclusions, I'm a funny lad. Like, when I write papers, I suck at it. So naturally, what I'm doing this kind of thing, I'm not great either. So yeah, thank you all for coming in and giving one final hurrah to this. I will release the mod update sometime this summer. I'm not gonna have a set date for that. It's just when it's ready. Oh, this has been great reading chat. But yeah, again, thank you all for coming along the ride, and I look forward to working with these old guys for more stuff. And yeah, keep on bashing for the big bucks, I guess. Alrighty, y'all. Take care.